So greetings, YouTube. How we doing out there, fellow family members in the YouTube Nation?
What the deal? What up? We're back with another episode of Mint to Vent.
We keep coming back, and you know what? You can help spread the word if you want. Help us spread faster than your mama's legs.
Right? We keep coming back like Madonna.
Yeah.
When's she gonna quit?
She ain't never gonna quit. She's gonna be like Prince. She gonna quit when they pull her off the stage because she can't move no more.
Yeah, like somebody break Madonna.
Yeah. You know, no, it won't happen. She can't stop her. You know what? Are you trying to dog on Madonna? Because I love Madonna.
No, I'm just saying, like we just keep coming, like she does. She's always like reinventing herself every time, like with the times.
So I follow her on Facebook, and she shows some weird ass pictures. Like I saw a picture of her once with an eye patch on.
Yeah.
So you've seen that one. I was like, what is this lady doing? She's still fit as a fiddle. Looks like she can still dance her ass off.
She's being Madonna.
That's true. That's true.
She's like, back up off me. I'm still Madonna.
Yeah, you know it. Oh, fucking A. But, what were we talking about besides Madonna?
Nothing.
Shit.
We weren't talking about nothing, man. Nah. You know, speaking of musicians, and not even just musicians, like people in general, there's a lot of people out there, and I'll wait a sec.
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So there's always like a lot of people out there, speaking of the musicians and entertainment side, that I feel like they copy, like they jock other people's styles.
I just wanted to switch to my hat. I just felt the need for the fedora to be on my head. I just felt like it was necessary.
That's all good. Need a little extra sharpness.
There we go. Yeah.
A little more slice in the blade.
Ooh, man, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna flip the brim down. I
little
like
sizzle
that.
in the stazzle.
Yow! But yeah, what about musicians?
Even like just entertainers in general. Like there's a lot of people that I think jock other styles or copy people. You know, like copy a lot of people's styles that ain't theirs.
Absolutely. You see it. You know, I'm sure the majority of your white rappers try to copy Eminem. Now, you know, I'm not as deep into the rap game as you are. I do like my rap music, but I don't know as much about it as you do. How many white rappers do you think you could name who try to copy Eminem?
I don't know their names, but there's a lot of them. But not only that, it's the one thing. There's even like different rappers that ain't white that try to copy him. But
that's probably true.
There's a difference when he flows. Like these guys try to just put as many words as they can and just start going at it. But the way Eminem does it, you just it's kind of, you can't do it. You might sound like it, but you ain't doing what he's doing.
You know, there's another guy. I'll tell you, you can't replicate his style. There's nobody who can do it the way he does it. And it's Snoop Dogg, and I was listening to Snoop Dogg on Pandora earlier, and I was just recognizing the fact that the way his voice carries, and it's almost like it figure skates across your eardrums.
So yeah, you got like Brian Boitano all over your face.
It's beautiful. You know, you can't replicate that kind of tone that man produced. It's just so smooth. It's smoother than butter gliding on bread.
It is.
You know, you can't do any better than that. I'd like to see somebody try to replicate some Snoop Dogg. Try it. You ain't gonna be able to do it.
And that's why he's still relevant today. Like
that's
this dude, like your grandmama knows who Snoop is.
Yeah, exactly. Your great grandma might even know who Snoop is.
Your grandma does know because he's been irrelevant in the top of the game since like the '90s, dude.
Not irrelevant, relevant.
Relevant.
Yeah, relevant.
He's been on top of the game.
Muy relevante. Hombre.
Killing it. He's been killing it, and like there's nobody, like you said, there's nobody that he's just super unique.
Yeah, and it's the tone of his voice and just the way he allows words to escape his mouth. It's almost like, you ever watch curling?
Yes.
Yeah, that Canadian sport. I imagine that if you could see words fly coming out of somebody's mouth, it would look like somebody curling out of Snoop Dogg's. It'd be like, that's how he throws the words. I was like, whoosh.
You know what it reminds me of? Like if Zen was an actual person.
Ooh. Damn.
It'd be Snoop D-O-double-G.
D-O-double-Jizzle.
Heck yeah. He's funny, man. He's cool, dude. I like him a lot.
You know, there's a lot of, back to jock and styles. I see it with some of the radio DJs. You'll see like, maybe like, alright, you see it a lot in radio now. It used to be in radio, you would just have like one or two guys, right? Mm-hmm. And they'd have their own style. And if it was two guys or a man and a woman or two women, whatever it may be, if there was two of them, they would kind of banter back and forth, and the fact that they were different would kind of be what creates the energy of the show.
Right, like Drew and Mike, those guys were two unique dudes.
Absolutely, and they were totally different.
Yeah.
Now in a lot of new radio broadcasts, they're bringing in like the interns, or maybe like the sound guy, or just
the intern that just started living there. They decided to give him a job, and
exactly.
Like now they hire him.
They bring in all these different people who really aren't main people of the show, but they try to make them main people.
You know who you are.
And they don't have their own style, so they try to jock the style of maybe, let's say, the funnier DJ, or you know, instead of trying to create their own persona behind the mic.
They almost try to mimic the same voice tone and everything. Like
They do.
I'm speaking of a specific person. I ain't gonna drop his name, but
No.
it's a station I like and stuff. But this guy that's on the station, these two guys started on another one, got super popular.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, so, yeah, there was 3 of them originally.
And now they've acquired these extra
4th.
people. Well, isn't there 5? Isn't there another guy as well
I don't
who's
even know.
on there every now and then?
I have no idea.
Anyway, it could be
But the one individual in specific,
Yeah.
this dude like copies the number 2 guy on this show, and it's, to me, it annoys me, man. And it kind of almost sounds like you can hear that it annoys the star too.
It does, and he is this one that we're talking about. The guy, not the star, the guy who's jocking the style.
Yeah.
You are a hack.
Yeah, you are. You
You're
need to
a-
get your own shit, man.
And there's about
You're trying
11.
to Carlos Mencia some shit.
When I say the word hack, I'm putting 11,000 H's in that
For
word.
sure. And a couple C's.
Exactly. You know, there's a C in between every H, so it's like a hack.
Heck yeah, like, and a loogie to follow at the end. A
Oh
loogie's
yeah, let
coming
me
in the
let me
background.
wipe off my pop blocker, get that loogie off there.
Get a little spritzer.
You can't look, if you're gonna go into an entertainment business, you gotta be you. You
gotta.
are the best you can be, instead of mimicking somebody else, because being you're bringing something new and different to the table. Look at me, look at him.
Look at us.
We this different.
It's like oil and water.
You know how stupid I am? I almost said we the same.
Look at us. We almost the same, only different. We exactly opposite.
Exactly. We totally
same.
the same, but different.
We exactly the same, oppositely.
We're like peanut butter and jelly, but one side's toasted and the other side's not.
Exactly. We're like regular recipe and extra crispy.
Absolutely.
Y'all can figure it out. No, I was kidding.
We're like original and spicy. I'm spicy, by the way.
We're like night and day.
I don't know, it wouldn't go that far. Maybe like dusk and dawn.
Yeah, we're like dawn and dusk.
Yeah. Listen, you gotta church it up a little bit. Do something with it.
Yeah, like when people do covers, like your covers are bad, dude. Like, oh my gosh, like Five Finger Death Punch, dude. They need to quit doing covers, man.
When you do a cover, it's your interpretation of the song. So you're not trying to replicate the song. I'll bring up a song that I'm sure not everybody knows, but a lot of people know. If you're in our age group and older, you'll know it. The song's "Train Kept a Rollin'." You can name.
Okay, I don't even know what the fuck that song is.
You don't know the song? Okay, Aerosmith made it real popular, and so
All
did
right.
AC/DC. But if you go throughout, especially like bluegrass,
And how does it go?
well, that's the thing about the song, is it's different depending on who plays it.
Oh.
I'll play it for you. I'll play a couple different versions of it for you. But it's basically the same. It's the same song, but everybody has their own interpretation of it, and nobody does that with music now. They're trying to replicate.
You got to do your own rendition.
You got to do
You gotta
it.
put your own spin on it.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're just fucking doing karaoke.
If not, you're lame as fuck.
This is a karaoke shit.
You're lame. I just turned lame into an animal. Lame is a sheep. It's a big, woolly, dirty, smelly sheep. That's lame. That's you. You're trying not to put your own spin on something. I like how you brought up Five Finger Death Punch. Because
Well, look how he sings, dude. He's like, oh, he's like turning everything into like crazy church opera music. I don't know what the fuck's happening. He's going to fucking take over the fucking opera scene next.
the beautiful thing about the fact that you brought up Five Finger Death Punch is this. I've been to their concerts. I used to like the band when they first hit the scene. I even have one of their t-shirts.
Wow, I want to use my 5 fingers and punch them because I used to like them too, and
Exactly.
now I despise them.
And exactly, I'm in the same boat you are, sir. Once I started hearing the songs your first album, your first time you came on scene, I was like, ooh, these guys are hot. They're bringing that fire. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, what is this? Are you trying to rock me to sleep? I'm not a baby.
What? Like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, I feel like you're trying to rock me to sleep.
I feel like you're trying to like break my ears.
You remind me of Motorhead, and I'm sure there are Motorhead fans out there, but I'm going to tell you right now, I fell asleep at a Motorhead concert. I've fallen asleep to listen to Motorhead albums. They're boring.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that new Cyberpunk game that ain't came out yet, and you're just waiting for that cool shit to happen. You're waiting for this cool shit to happen, but it still ain't happening. That's exactly what Five Finger Death Punch is.
yeah.
I turn a new album on, waiting for cool shit to happen, and nothing happens. Like that fucking, we're still waiting for that fucking game.
I like that analogy. So while listening to the song, you're waiting for some cool shit because you know it's a rock band. They're
And
gonna
it's
make
5 Finger Death Punch,
Yeah,
and then
they're-
they come out with this sad shit.
and they're gonna be awesome.
Let me
and
do
it's
covers.
like waiting for it's that anticipation of like a video game that you want to come out. And you know what? I mean, you're gonna make me go off topic here, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm just like a 4-wheeler.
Go for it.
I got myself 4-wheel drive
Do
here.
it.
I'm like a fucking tank. I'll
Do
just
it.
drive
But
all
before
terrain.
you start, I just
Go
want to
ahead.
let you know,
Yes.
I'm not going to give any shit about what you're saying. But continue.
Oh, guess what? I'm gonna talk anyway.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
So, we're almost into July,
Yes.
and I can't
Yes.
wait to burn through July like a rocket train because at the end of July, the reinstallment of Destroy All Humans comes out on all platforms.
I'm excited. That's going to be fun. Game looks hilarious.
Those were my PS2 days playing Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. Those games were awesome. I probably put 500 hours into both of them games. I probably beat them both like 20 times just because
Nice.
they're so much fun.
Yeah, they are. They're good.
And the fact that they're remaking it and they're making it different and it's going to have all these updated graphics.
Those crazy graphics that are on now, I can't wait. And then, like, if it's going to be semi-open world, it's going to be bananas.
It is. Well, the original game was semi-open world.
Yeah, but
So-
with this tech,
It's going to be even more open world, and I watched some pre-alpha footage of people playing it, and the comedy on point, just like the original. The
I can't
comedy right there. I'm so excited. I can't wait to pull people's
Sounds fun.
brains out of their heads. Just you know the sound it makes when their brain pops out of their
I
head.
can't wait to see like the vehicles, the new spacecraft. Are gonna
When you
have
get
too,
to
man.
when you're flying around with the saucer, just sucking people up
Yeah.
like you're the Hoover from space, just vacuuming humans up.
the flying Roomba on your game console
Oh
coming
man,
straight at you.
this is going to be phenomenal. I'm so excited for this game and the graphics. And I heard it's possible you might even be able to play it in VR.
Now, if I get a chance to play a game like this in VR, I think I might be as happy as a puppy with 2 paters.
Oh Lord, have mercy! I might be hornier than a 3-peckered billy goat playing this game.
I won't know what to do with myself.
No, you won't. I won't have enough hands to molest myself if this game gets to be played in VR.
I might have to get an extra long straw for my beer because I ain't going to want to let go of my remote.
Yeehaw!
Oh, yeah. Some bitch.
Speaking of some more nerd shit, I just got an early birthday present.
What?
Oh yeah.
I saw it, but just bring it on.
The wife hooks me up. She asked me what I wanted like about 4 months ago. She's like, "What do you want?" And I showed her a picture of this mouse. She said, "That mouse is $80." I said, "Yeah, but maybe the price will come down by the time, my birthday comes around."
Yeah, but this mouse don't eat. You don't have to feed it.
That's right. You only have to buy it once.
It pays for itself.
That's right. This is the Corsair Night Sword. And
The Night Sword. Ooh,
It's
that
either-
sounds like some dirty
it's either
talk.
Night Hawk or Night Sword. One of those other.
If it's not Night Sword, we're hashtagging Night Sword.
Absolutely.
Hashtag Night Sword.
This thing, I tried it in a store about a year ago. I tried it in a store. I put my hand on it, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
It was like,
it felt perfect. It felt perfect. And then I looked at the price tag. I was like, "Ooh, I can't afford this right now."
it
So-
wasn't that perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect enough, but those things are expensive, so you got to save up for them. And then when she said she would get me for my birthday, I waited, and
Hell yeah.
she gave it to me just the other day. I've been playing with it. It is so nice
When
to
you
use.
sent me a picture of it, man, I was like, what is that? A fucking like real rubber on that thing? I was like, damn,
It
it got a
is.
crazy grip.
It is. It's got so many nice grips, and I don't know if it's some kind of ultra space age rubber, but my hand doesn't sweat. For a sweaty fat guy like I am, my hands sweat a lot.
He's
and
a sweaty guy.
my hands don't sweat on it.
That's weird.
It's
you know what else I
beautiful.
noticed? Like when you sent me the pic, she was like a nightclub. It was all lit up like a fucking DJ nightclub. I was looking for
Oh,
the
yeah.
turntables on it and shit.
Dude,
I'm like,
it's-
what else is on there?
It's badass. All the lights are RGB, and you can sync it to the keyboards you have, the keyboard lights you got going on. So they'll all like rotate the same color pattern, whatever you got going on.
That's pretty cool, man.
It is
looks
pretty
sweet.
dope. But
Looks like they could burn some fucking rubber. Like it'll peel out of the fucking right all over your desktop.
oh man, I be peeling out while I'm playing KSP.
Like he'll be playing KSP and fucking run around and fucking pull a skid mark on his desk. Like what the fuck just
Like-
happened? He was like,
Big old rubber turd right across the desk.
do you hear shit falling? His wife comes in the room like, what's going on? He was like, honey, I was on the game. I couldn't help it. I just drifted across the desk. He was drifting.
Just drifted. Just
Tokyo drifting.
sparks flying, rubber peeling. So, I experienced a video for viewing pleasure from the intraweb, and I want to discuss it.
You experienced a video on the line?
Yes, I did. It was on the line. It was on the line, the multiple lines, on that televiso.
Please tell us about this video.
So, a little disclaimer. I did zero research. I did zero fact-checking. I know none of the premise or the context of the video. I'm just going 100% off of what my orbital, fluid-filled eyeballio's seen.
Only from what the eyes can see.
That's right.
I got you.
I witnessed Joe Biden nibbling at his wife's fingers
Oh man, I saw that.
while she was talking at what looked like his campaign rally.
Dude, he looked like he fucking 50 Shades of Grey right on stage in front of everybody.
Was hilarious. She's like she did one of those talking with her arms things, and she flings her arm out there, and he kind of flinched. He's like, whoa, hey. And then he thought, oh, them fingers is looking sexy. And he went,
I almost feel like it was like a sexual thing, but then I feel like it was more like he was almost like putting her in check, because it seemed like she was trying to tell her speech, and then she was getting like the crowd was like listening to her. So she got a little emotional and she started getting all like ballsy. She put her arm out to back him out the way while she talked. She was just like, boom, trying to move him out the way.
And he was
like, look, bitch, I'm Joe Biden. He was like,
yeah,
but he did it in a gentle way because the cameras was on.
That could be. He's like, nah, bitch, you ain't gonna back me out of my own show.
If it was like a radio interview, he probably would have punched her in the rib.
That's a possibility. But has this guy lost his mind?
Is this like, I'm Joe Biden?
So this is who we have to choose from. We have this old creep. Horny old creep who has a hard time finishing a sentence, and it looks like you couldn't even keep his eyeballs open with toothpicks.
He's fucking ready to break out like his fucking old sex tapes from the 70s right on stage while he's trying to win the presidency.
He's
just ready, like, babe, are you ready?
This is our competition for the current president? Are you serious? Wow, it's almost like...
He's like, if Donald Trump gets ratings, watch this. I'll perform oral on my wife's phalange.
It's almost like if people from Mars would have, a competition from people from Earth on Earth. The Earthling's gonna win.
It's like a planet where everybody just one-upped everything.
It's bananas.
It's a one-upper planet.
So I was listening on the radio. I guess this is like his 5th time running for president.
Man, if you ain't got the hint.
Right.
Sheesh, they used to say 3rd time's a charm, but if you ain't got the hint by now,
maybe I heard wrong. Maybe it was 3rd, but either way,
if you ain't heard it by now,
if you've done it more than twice, you're just wasting your money, because America done told you we don't want ya.
That's right.
So yeah, this guy is straight up Perv Nation.
For real.
I can't believe it.
Perv McGirt. If he was a rapper, that'd be his name. Perv McGirt.
So now Donald Trump's got to one-up him. Yeah. He's got to go to a rally and just give his wife a whole ass slap. Just scoop the whole
grip.
Yeah, get the whole ass up there and make that thing bounce.
Almost make your fingers touch. Just grip that.
Yeah, exactly. Just get the whole thing.
Or he'll start talking trash and like comparing wives. Like, my wife's hotter than yours.
My wife's sexier than yours. My wife's breasts have defied gravity better than yours have.
This is why my hands move like this. People thought I was doing sculptures that nobody's seen before. They were like in-dimensional beings over here. I'm sculpting with my hands, but no, I'm portraying me spanking my wife's ass because it looks better than your wife's ass. Look I'm just showing you the wife's ass. That's all I'm doing when I'm talking. I'm just showing you how perfect it is.
He's just
now you understand. Now you understand. Donald Trump 2020.
I can't even fucking form a cohesive thought off of that one. That was delicious.
It was a mic drop right there. He was just like, bam.
Yeah, bam. Walks off the stage and then his wig blows up and nobody gave a fuck.
For sure. He'll be like, look, if you really want a hot chick to look at my wife's pictures when she was naked all over the crazy places she used to do it.
My wife's body is so perfect. Elon Musk used her body to help him make the calculations to launch the SpaceX program. Her breasts point at the perfect angle. She has the right trajectory on them to launch missiles.
All her symmetry and calculations are almost as perfect as the pyramids of Giza.
That is correct. The reason calculus was invented was to calculate the curvatures of my wife's figure.
Her eyes are basically the perfect space they should be between your brain.
Fantastic. So yeah, so this is it. Sleepy Joe Biden. I think we should change it to I don't know. What do you got? Pornhub Joe Biden.
I don't know, man. I would say Ho Biden because he be hoeing right in front of y'all.
50 Shades of Biden.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Joe.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Joe. That's the real Joe Exotic.
Ooh man, that exotic Joe getting it.
He's getting right there.
And can you explain to me something? We were talking about this the other day. Why, when the minimum age of a president is 35, we looked this up. Ooh, excuse me, I had to get that one out of there.
Damn.
Why is all of our presidential candidates like older than dirt?
Yeah, the basic age is 35. Why are they all the people that win 85?
That's what
At
I'm
least
saying.
they look 85. And then what's crazy is they might be like 50. And then it seems like everybody in the like second and third year, like they just fucking look like this age 12 years.
Yeah, they fall apart because every year as a president, I think, takes 5 years off your life.
Yeah, for real.
So if you do 2 terms, that's quite a number of years.
That's almost like dog year shit.
What's 5 times 8? I can't do math. I'm stupid.
40.
There you go, 40. There you go. That's 40 years you done lost in presidential years.
Yeah, presidential years are like almost like dog years.
Because if you look at Barack Obama when he came into office,
Yeah.
that was a sexy man. He was ripped. He had abs. He had a runner's body. He looked like he could ball
For sure.
the best street ball of anybody. He had that physique.
Yep.
They even showed stuff of him exercising in his first year,
Yeah.
as president. And then you look at like the last year.
The second term where he's sitting
Oh.
in couches with cigarettes.
Yeah, he's drinking whiskey, smoking cigarettes.
Although he did look cool with a cigarette. Some
He's-
guys look cool with a cigarette. He was one of them dudes.
Yeah, he was smoking America's spirits because that's the only kind of cigarette he could get that would cheer him up. That's how wore out he was from being
I
president.
think it was in like Time magazine or something. It was like a cool picture. It actually was a cool picture.
I didn't get to see that, but I did see some things of him drinking beers and stuff.
Yeah, he's maxing in a chair. He's got his leg up on a couch and chilling. He's got a fucking cigarette chilling. It was just like a cool one of them cool guy pics. You know what I'm saying?
I imagine Donald Trump with like a nice crystal glass tumbler. You know what I mean? And he's got some cognac, some real expensive cognac,
Yeah.
smoking a Cuban cigar. I imagine he does
Yeah.
those things in the Oval Office.
To me, he looks like a cigar smoker too, like
Yeah.
a low key cigar smoker. I don't know if he's ever like been in public with that, but to me, he looks like a cigar smoker.
What if he was a pipe smoker and we didn't know it?
Well,
And
I've
I'm-
seen that photo with him with all that Sudafed.
And then not just like the regular pipe. You know how you got the short little, the typical pipe you see maybe from like an
Like the
English
old man
movie.
pipe? Like the
yeah,
old man pipes.
yeah, like the old man pipe. What if he's actually smoking like the Hobbit pipe from Lord of the Rings? It's way out here. He's just puffing on it, just puffing away.
You never know, man. Some of them guys got them secrets.
Them
You never know.
Yeah, he's got a clay pipe. He's got a special wooden case for his clay pipe that says it says POTUS on it.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to realize.
You shouldn't be stripping. It's been a long
You
time.
need to realize to appreciate the darkness.
It's been a very long time since I've been in a strip club. God, I can't even remember. That's how long it goes.
Well, that's what happens nowadays. There's girls in there that think they're hot, but they ain't.
Oh yeah.
They're
So
the
like,
ones that if good looks were in their reach, they wouldn't have any arms.
so are they the ones that should be working at the strip club on Michigan Avenue?
They should be at the truck stop.
Ooh, lot lizards. Eek.
Y'all should be hiding under a bridge, taking tolls.
Damn, troll mongers. Grr. I like them like that. Nobody wants a troll. Nobody wants an ugly, sweaty troll. Number one, if you're going to a strip club and you got trolls on stage, get your trolls off stage. Save the trolls for the daytime.
Save that for Halloween.
Yeah, or it's day or Halloween. I was saying day shift. Day shift should have all the trolls because ain't nobody up in the strip club during the day. So
Yeah, that'll make people go after the omelets.
yeah,
You'll sell more omelets that way.
The only
You'll
reason
sell more breakfast.
The only reason you at the titty bar during the day is because they got an amazing beer special. You know, they got that 25-cent draft special or something like that. That's the only reason you're there.
Get them furry hot wings.
Ugh. And there just so happens to be a less than decent looking female with her titties jiggling in your face while you sip on your cheap ass beer. So but then, you go later in the day, you got to pay that cover fee. $10, $20, sometimes $25. You better have some dime pieces. Okay? If I'm paying that kind of loot just to walk in the door?
Your mother better have some dime pieces.
When I used to go to strip clubs with my homies back in my younger years, I remember we would go in there and then we would go by the bouncer before we paid. We'd go by the bouncer and try to peek around the corner real quick to see what we saw up on stage. And if we didn't like what we saw, like within the first 5 seconds, we would just leave.
Gotcha.
So he'd be like, "Hey man, you got to pay $15." But all right, hold up, dude. I'd look around the corner, and be like, "No, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck this place."
It's a freak show. I think we pulled into a freak show.
I can
it's
see
Halloween.
I can see your C-section scar from here. I'm not about that.
I think they're filming the Amityville Horror up in here.
Right. Oh man,
There's a zombie apocalypse up in this building. We gotta go.
I could see the cottage cheese thighs from the parking lot. Let's go somewhere else.
It smells like we fishing right now. Something's wrong. We better get out of here. It smells like we're fishing and some weird fruity lotion. We gotta get the fuck out.
Oh, hell no.
I just stepped on something slippery. I hope it was fucking lotion.
Oh, it was not lotion. I can guarantee you that. It was probably pee-pee.
I sprained my ankle because I slipped on something real slippery up in there.
It sounds like Tex Tanakin likes to visit the brothels every now and then. Not the brothels, but
The brothel.
the strip. Well, yeah, because Tex.
This ain't 1918 or 1874, back when my grandpa, Rex Tanakin, ran down in the homesteads and claimed me a big old piece of land on the Louisiana Purchase.
I think you're gonna have to go a little more in depth on that one, Tex.
Well, if I gotta, then I gotta. And I stayed at the Ramada. And they let me park my horse there, too. And then the sun done rised, and so I looked in her eyes and told her, "Bitch, I'm out of here. Fuck you."
Woo!
And that's all I got from Tex Tanakin.
Oh, that was fantastic. That was fantastic. Oh, man. Wow, you have completely derailed my train of thought. I have no other thoughts in my head at this very moment.
Man, I was looking around, just fucking around, like I said, on the social medias. And I brought this up to you at work. I was like, isn't it crazy how people post on social media at like the most fucked up times? You ever look at like random people's shit just like when they just pop up on your newsfeed? Like,
all the time.
Like, yo, are you doing a selfie smiling with people in the background at a fucking funeral right now? Are you fucking for real? Like, what the fuck?
Can you imagine?
People just went to heaven just now.
I can only imagine the amount of selfies that took place during the riots recently.
I'd be mad as hell. Like, oh yeah, people be taking selfies at the riots too. Like, there is people doing that shit.
Yeah.
And they're all smiling so they show support and all that shit. It's fucked up, man. And I get mad as fuck at them guys. They'll be sitting there like while people are getting tear gas and shit. Like, look, I'm here supporting BLM, BLM. I just want to slap y'all.
They're like this. They're like, they're launching tear gas right now. And
I want to drop a BM on y'all. Just a bag full of BM. That's bowel movement. And a bag full of BM with something extra.
Just want to fly by with one of them fake birds and drop a bowel movement right in your mouth.
If it ain't for social media, if y'all want to support and do your thing, just do it for real. Don't fucking post it on there. You got to show it for nobody. You got to do it for yourself. It ain't for fucking media.
Well, on a serious note, I don't think people have the capability to do that anymore. I think social media has pushed us in a direction where we do things just for the likes.
Or it's like, man, I just witnessed a car accident. Selfie.
Yeah.
The car's upside down and you're all fucking taking a selfie with the car in your background
the
on
car's
fire.
Upside down on fire. There's a mangled baby in a car seat and there's a leg on the side of the road and your bitch ass is taking a selfie?
You're a fucking EMT, trained certified CPR, EMT, fucking ambulance driver, crazy paramedic, but it happens to be your day off. And you see this fucking 4-call pileup. These guys all fucking roll over on each other. Looks like a fucking Whopper with cheese with cars.
Exactly.
The fucking ketchup is the human fucking blood.
Yup.
And you're looking over there with a selfie like it's my day off.
I mean, you're taking a selfie with somebody's big toe in your mouth because the leg got severed. What is wrong with you?
All you did was fucking squirt the water on your windshield wiper as you drove by and took the clip.
Yeah. Something ain't right about that.
Wrong.
Dead wrong.
Messed up.
But, like I was saying, we live in this culture now where we do it for the likes.
You could see one guy getting beat down by 4 dudes. 4 dudes. And you could be in a group with like 12 people.
And everybody
pulls out their phones and just films his ass.
I watched a kid. I was out walking the dogs. I watched this kid. He was riding his bike with 4 other kids. So there's a total of 5 children here in case anybody's trying to keep up with the math. Okay, and this one kid dumps his bike. He tries to do a little trick on the curb, dumps his bike. Guess what happened next?
Bam. They all watched.
They all
Yeah.
parked their bikes, stood around him in a circle jerk with their phones out, and filmed him while he laid on the ground crying because he was injured.
Damn, they were like Facebook, Instagram, and all that bullshit when they could have helped their homie out.
And so what I did, I was walking the dogs. I took a
Punk.
picture of all of that, and then I kept on walking.
Little punks.
I took a picture of it.
The only real friends.
And I kept walking. Because I didn't give a fuck either. Because we live in that culture. We hide behind the screens. It's like
Hey.
the screen makes us feel like we're not there.
Y'all ain't real friends because you're supposed to ask if he's okay first. If he's crying, even if he's crying, if he says he's okay, then you turn the cameras
Yeah,
on.
then you turn the cameras
And
on.
laugh.
Yeah, and laugh at his ass.
Because every time my friends fall, I would be like, "Oh man, are you okay?" And he'd be like, "Yeah." Then I would bust out laughing.
Yeah, even if they're crying, they're like, yeah, I'm good, man.
And we'd be like,
Yeah, that shit was stupid. You're a fucking retard.
"Yeah, you can do that again."
Yeah, you used to do that stuff when you were a kid. But today, come on now. Make sure they're all right. Make sure they're not dying.
Like, yo, man, we're in a fucking hostage situation right now. He didn't even take my phone. Look, click selfie at the fucking robbery at the bank. I'm gonna take a fucking selfie while I'm in a fucking robbery.
The robbers got a gun to you, and you're still trying to click off selfies.
They won't even take your phones anymore because they know you're gonna fucking play fucking what the fuck, Bejeweled or whatever the fuck them games are, fucking Candy Crush while you're fucking being robbed. You ain't gonna call nobody.
Do you know what?
You're gonna waste your lives on that. You're like, I just started this game. The timer's gonna be over.
Do you know what? That is a fantastic new form of robbery right there. That's a great idea. So you bust into a bank. You bust in, you go, everybody, pull your phones out. And they're
Yeah.
like, everybody kind of looks, and you fire one shot into the air, and you go, no! And everybody pulls their phones out, and you go, open Candy Crush and start playing.
Yeah.
And then they all stand there and they start to play Candy Crush.
And
then
you don't start grabbing the money till you hear sweet.
Exactly.
Once you hear that, you know somebody's getting good, so you
Yeah.
gotta go get it.
And then you just go get their money.
Go
And,
get it.
You know, the teller, you just take the keys for the vault, you go over there, open it. Or maybe there's a code, or maybe you got to have a thumbprint. You just walk her over there while she's playing Candy Crush.
Yep.
You take her one hand.
You grab her phone. You don't even got to point the gun at her. You grab her phone. You're like, open this fucking safe. Your timers. You got 6 minutes left, lady. You got 6 minutes left to
Yeah.
get to the next level,
Yeah.
lady. And she'll start panicking and open all the shit up.
That's right. She will do that. Man, you don't even need a gun. You could probably do it with like a fake water pistol.
You could probably rob a bank with a booger.
Damn.
Now that you think about it, with all this virus shit now, I just
That's
pull
true.
a booger out. I'll sneeze in a napkin and be like, give me some
Yeah.
me $40. Give me $40 right now just for practice.
I'm gonna throw this booger at you that's got the COVID if you don't give me some money right now. And if any of you criminals out there take these ideas, we will find you and prosecute you because these are ideas for Ment Event Incorporated,
LLC.
Delinquency LLC, Maverick Ergonometry.
Fuck yeah.
That's us.
Don't fuck with it.
Incorporated
Back up off me.
with the bird wings
Pay us.
and a hippopotamus as a symbol.
Put the money in the bag.
And then there's a little @ sign at the top.
In the bag.
In
All
the-
the way. Zip it
Oh
up.
yeah, put the money. Just put the money in the bag.
Look, man, we don't want no problems. Just put the money in the bag.
That's right. Just put the money in the bag. You ever have to piss so good that you put one hand up on the wall and you stand at like a 45-degree angle?
Yeah, you gotta rest.
You know what I'm talking
shit's
about?
happening.
You get that 45-degree angle. You're like this. You're about
Something's happening
like
right there.
this, standing in front of the toilet, and this is your pee-pee sticking
I don't
out.
know if there's any women out there that watch this, if that happens for you, but that happens to us. It just like this weird thing happens. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's just like, hold up.
Yeah.
You're in this moment, and it just happens. You gotta
It
get a
happens
rest.
all-
You gotta set that platform. It's almost like if you're in the NFL, you got the 3-point stance. This is like what I call it the 5-point stance.
Nice.
Because your hand is open wide, you got to
Yeah.
keep your balance. You don't want to wave side to side. And usually you only have one hand.
Okay.
So if your hand's spread out wide, it's the wide 5. So I call it the 5-point stance.
Oh, I gotcha. That's pretty clever.
Yeah, I
But-
kind of call it. I don't know if it exists, but I call that myself.
Hey, you know what? We're going to just roll right along with that. So, yeah, that's an interesting scenario. How about this for a scenario? Have you ever let your wife aim it for you while you're standing in the bathroom?
I won't answer that question, but
I have done it,
maybe,
and
maybe.
I'm sure
Usually
other
when people say that, that's like a yeah.
yeah, I know that's a yeah, and I'm sure other men out there in relationships have had that happen. I think
If you guys are that close, if y'all ain't that close and ain't had that moment, then y'all need to cut out now.
I think it's kind of funny. It's funny.
That's
And-
like relationship level type shit.
oh yeah, that's like
I'm a fart in front of you type shit when a relationship.
I think that's a step up. That's like relationship goals. Like
That's like you can come in the bathroom while you're shitting.
yeah, whoa, I still don't want her in the bathroom.
Oh, I'm just saying. That's like that closeness.
Oh, you know why I don't want her in the
You're
bathroom?
like, oh.
Well, here's
Oh,
why.
you one of those. Like, you just like panning it on me. I brought it up. It didn't mean like I'm claiming it. You just like, oh. I felt like nothing but judgment just now.
I 100%.
You got me doing Trump arms because I just felt out judged.
I judged you so hard. You couldn't, even if you had Johnny Cochran, he couldn't get you out of it.
I felt so judged right now. I was like sculpting. I started sculpting shit.
I was like a judge from the 1800s with the powdered wig and everything. You weren't getting out of this.
I felt like I needed a lawyer.
You did, and Johnny Cochran couldn't even help.
He was like, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. I had to get out of it somehow.
I don't want her in there while I'm shitting, because usually I'm reading some interesting article on my phone, or maybe I'm doing a word search, and I don't want to be distracted.
Or maybe something happens twice as crazy as those crazy ass burps you pop out from the other end.
Well, that happens too.
And that brought a silence, like a silence of truth.
Yeah, there was some hard truth behind that one. All right, so
This
you're walking.
fucking guy's got a story, and I want this fucking guy to tell you this story.
I'm trying to tell a fucking
He's
story
trying
here.
to tell you a story about a time you gotta pee. And if you gotta pee, you gotta pee.
You gotta
so
pee.
I want to hear this fucking story, okay? From this fucking guy right
So
here.
the first time I'm walking home from the bar by myself, right, and I don't want to stop on somebody's backyard.
You never
to pee,
want to stop, I agree.
because I was like, well, what if if you stop, then you look suspicious.
If you stop, you're a fucking statue.
So I just waited for a section of
And
sidewalk.
you know what? People look at statues.
They do look at statues.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And I just, they do. They look at statues and they say, wait a minute, that's not a statue. That's some guy pissing in my backyard.
Yeah,
I'm going to call the
Is
5-0.
that a statue? Is that a fountain? I'm going to take a selfie by the fountain.
Yeah, and the fountain is your urine
Then
coming
you end
at
up on the
you,
news. No.
coming at your dolphin whale. So anyway, I would instead of stopping, I'll be walking and I'll wait for a section of tree cover that covers up the streetlights,
That's a good move.
and I'll just pull the old John Thomas out and let the liquid flow while I'm walking.
Because everybody knows at nighttime, when you hit it like a shadow area, it's like extra dark. It's like blackness dark. Like,
Yeah,
you can be
yeah.
a ninja. Any dark color, you can be blended in. So
You-
it would be a
nobody's-
safe area to do it.
Nobody's gonna see me, and I just keep on a trucking, just letting it out. And you walk forward. You don't have to walk
Yeah.
backwards. You just arch it up a little bit, and it'll just kind of wiggle back and forth like a snake. You get a little stream of the
That's
snake
right.
stream, and that's the way you do it. So just in case y'all were wondering, a little tip from One Take Will:
That's right.
do the walk pee, but make sure you're under the cover of shadow.
Yes, you don't want to be out there in the
That's-
street lights.
Yeah, no street lights, because then they'll see your little willy.
And homeowners out there, respect us. We're trying to be respectful for you. We're trying to find a dark space. I don't mean turn your fucking porch light on.
That's
when
right.
we were trying to be discreet.
That's right.
All we're doing is peeing.
Or what about you people with your automatic fucking light on your porch? Why do you need that?
Yeah, you're already asleep.
You're already asleep. You don't need that. That light's not going to wake you up anyway,
It's
because
gonna do shit.
it's not going to help.
It's gonna fuck with the guy peeing outside.
All that's doing is giving the guy who's trying to break into your house a little extra light to pop your door open.
Yeah, he's the one that knows not to go there. But at
Exactly.
least the guy that's going pee, the innocent guy, would be fucking exposed.
Yeah, he's just trying to safely get back to his residence
And not pee himself.
and not pee himself.
And on that, we appreciate y'all watching.
Yeah.
'Cause me and my man Will are having a blast.
We're
as
having a
always.
great time all the time.
And if you guys are liking what's happening, hit us with a like, send a subscription, share it with your friends, let them know what's up.
And if you don't like what we're doing, be sure to show it to somebody who you think might like it. 'Cause
Yeah, because we're new and we're having a blast, and we got episodes every week. We're bringing them out to you as much as we can, and as long as you guys are watching, we're gonna keep putting them out.
spread the word. Just spread it like peanut butter and jelly.
And once again, you can reach me at the Real Heim One.
And you can reach me at One Take Will, and that's on Instagram.
This has been another episode of
Meant
Two,
Vent.
and we're out of here.
Bye bye.
See ya.